Alrighty then, good afternoon. Hello, g'day guys, and welcome. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to DAG vs. The Walking Dead, the show where I, try to survive The Walking Dead in the universe of, our universe, but with the rules of The Walking Dead universe. For those of you who don't know what The Walking Dead is, it was an amazing show by Robert Kirkland, and a comic book series that featured literally the end of the world being taken over by zombies. But regardless of how you died, you would awaken as one of the Walking Dead. And, it's kind of like your typical end-of-world zombie apocalypse thing. Now, the guys over at Free League did a really cool thing where they made a TTRPG entirely based off that series, using the system that they normally use for things like Forbidden Lands and some of the other stuff from Free League. So we've been playing it on and off for a while, where you guys in the audience take on the role of being effectively my game master, while I still improvise a lot of the scene setting and a lot of the motions and things like that. Ultimately, the dangers, what I face, and how well I do are very heavily dependent on you guys in the audience. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're playing DAG vs. The Walking Dead. I'm also eating some breakfast because, for those of you who didn't know, our friend Jason over at Critical Dice is currently doing a streamathon, which I was helping out with this morning. It was a lot of fun. So yeah. Dad, I just want to make sure you, did I see the Hero Forge mini you made? I haven't yet. I've had barely time to do anything. Eating for one of them. Don't know about you guys and girls, but The Walking Dead readily made me think, what would I do? Yeah, absolutely. And this is literally a culmination of what would I do in The Walking Dead. Now, we've had a little bit of time before our last session, so we are going to do a big recap, so stay tuned for that. But before we do, we've got a couple of announcements. First of all, welcome into the Raiders who joined into chat. Our dear friend Wolver Connie. Connie, it is so good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I lamented the fact that we couldn't see each other at Gen Con, but we will find time. I will find a moment to actually get to give you a big hug in person. Whenever I'm in the States next, I will try my hardest. Also, the Fate of the Dice. Thank you so much for raiding in, my friend. Welcome in. Now, I can see some other familiar faces, and I want to take another quick moment to shout out Jasmine. Hi, Jazz. Hi. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while, and same with Matt. I hope you are doing okay. I hope school and the doggo are doing fantastic. I missed your face. And speaking of missing faces, I miss all of your faces. Okay, so let's talk rules. How do we play DAG vs. The Walking Dead? Well, quite simply, there are a number of ways that we are going to be playing this. First of all, there are donations that you can make in order to allow for things to be added to my character, as well as the game. For $5, you can give me a reroll of a failed dice check, which is very important for this game. For $15, you can summon a unique walker. So this doesn't necessarily have to be just a typical walker. You can come up with a story for them and make it like a really emotionally and, basically an emotional challenge for me. Or you can create your own kind of unique type of zombie, like the bloaters, who when you kill them, they explode. Or the lickers, who have like long tongues and they latch onto you like a frog. There's, basically a lot of options for you to create your own type of walker. For $30, you can increase the threat level, which you can see over here, which is basically how dangerous it is and how many zombies are in the vicinity. Or you can allow me to scavenge and try to find something useful. You get to create something useful, but then I also get a handful of random stuff as well. For $50, you'll sit down and you'll create an encounter, and I will have to deal with that encounter. This encounter could be like anything. It could be like, actually, you know what? This is a great example. One of the encounters was, there are lions in a freaking warehouse that I had to deal with. So I got attacked by lions. That was something that happened. Nuts, but it's part of it, you know. And then for the big old $100 redos, you get to summon a walker swarm, which immediately hinders anything I'm doing. If I'm in a settlement or something, it can change the whole dynamic of what's going on. Or alternatively, you can design an NPC. Now we have a number of NPCs here. For example, this is powers. And we will generate powers based on either something that you would like, or we'll randomly generate stuff depending on what people have. A lot of people have opted to randomly generate these NPCs, but we do have a couple that people are like, oh, hey, I love the idea of this theme of character, and then we give them some extra stuff. So, yeah, there you go. So, yes, this is what we've got going. Boom. Let's see, it's good. I'm going to throw in chat to decide to catch somebody. As promised, the last DAG vs. The Walking Dead in the Discord thread. Chat decides. Yes, there's some pre-donations that we need to get through. Okay, so we are going to do a chat encounter. All right, so let's do this as a poll. I think that's going to be the best way to go about this. So let me set up a poll here. So for the pre-donations, the option here is, there we go. Okay, stream manager, manage poll, here we go. Okay, so, pre-show donation. Okay, so, give a new NPC, new rival gang member. A flight sim pilot. Walkie-talkie encounter. And a fire has broken out and is spreading quickly. Rapid fire has engulfed city. All right, there we go. Boom. Yes, they do call them herds. They do call them herds. All right, 3 minutes on the poll. That is now started. So there you go. Cool. So there it is. What else am I forgetting? Yes, okay. I need to also put down the donations that we have currently going. The Walking Dead donations. So right now, sorry. Yeah, you're getting to watch me do all this live. There it is. Done. Done. Boom. There it is. All right. Beautiful. And there and there. Okay, and then there. And the poll is there. If you want, try to refresh it. That'll usually help it. Okay. Now, how many rerolls do we have left on our donations? Here we go. Over here, appreciate donations. DAG vs. The Walking Dead. We have no rerolls yet. Okay, so no rerolls currently. Easy. All right. Done and done. Good. All right. Let's have a look. Looks like we're going to be doing the walkie-talkie encounter today, so that'll be interesting. All right. Love that. Okay, so, we got there in the end. So, we're going to be doing the walkie-talkie encounter today, and I'm just going to write that down. Okay. And it will give me 10 rerolls. Okay. Very well. 10 rerolls added to the list. That is going to be very helpful coming up. So, here we go. Let's get some cool music going on as we explain how to play our game. There it is. And the Walking Dead music. All right. Loud this. All right. Hopefully that is not too loud. Let me know if it is. All right. So, in order to play the Walking Dead role-playing game, you have, as you can see, a series of skills and abilities, etc., that you would use in order to try and, well, basically achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Hold on a second. This there. Nope. You need to be backwards a little bit. That's fine. We'll deal with you later. Okay. So yes. Now, as you as we play this, there it is. You there? Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, my brain is in a million places while I am setting this up. There we go. Perfect. Now that's there. Good. Excellent. Haha. That was loud. Better now? Okay, good. I can lower it a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So, the game involves a number of attributes and skills. Every single attribute and skill gives you a D6. So, for example, if I was, say, trying to scout around and look for some information, right, we would look on my skill list, and I would have 4 wits, which would give me 4 D6 to roll, which I'd have here. Then I would have Scout, which would give me 2 extra dice. And let's say I've got a pair of binoculars as well. This might give me a situation dice. These are my dice that I would roll normally. However, as you can see there, my character is both injured and stressed. Meaning that because I am injured, I would remove one of my blue dice. And because I'm stressed, and I do better when I'm stressed, but I take more risks, I would add 3 stress dice to the pool. Now, when I roll, I need to try and get as many 6s as I can to equal to whatever my difficulty is. So, if you look over here, these are the difficulties. So, a difficult challenge, I need 1 6. Highly unlikely, 2 6s. Almost impossible, 3 6s. Now, I'd roll all of these dice, and then all the 6s would get tallied up. However, with the stress dice, if I roll a 1, things get complicated. And that's when fun stuff happens. And you, as the chat, come in and, well, basically help me figure some stuff out. Figure out what we're gonna do. Alright. So, going to, where we were last. All right. Last time on DAG versus The Walking Dead. The Dead Aussie Gamer, a content creator and streamer from Perth, Western Australia, sets out during the zombie apocalypse in order to try and find his beloved partner. After acquiring a neighbor's companion, a faithful dog by the name of Chief, the two of them set out on a quest to try and reach the university in which his partner worked. Along the way, he came across Powers, a rather skittish, if not strong individual, who ended up becoming a worthy companion. In the company of DAG, Powers ended up accompanying him to the university, where they began their search to try and find Suze, Dag's partner. Instead, they found Tanya, a university worker who had been trapped there, a rather standoffish individual. She ended up being grateful to both Powers and DAG for saving her life on more than one occasion while at the university. Unable to find Suze, they learnt that a group of survivors had made their way towards the nearby airport. To that end, they began their search to find out if this was true and if Suze was among those who had survived. They found a small student village filled with people that were trying to survive using the local grocery store as a base of operation. There, together with Rose, a herbologist who had also survived the initial outbreak, the group had bartered information and some supplies in exchange for some fuel for their settlement. Returning to the university and gathering what fuel they could, the group managed to procure a car, well stock it, and after leaving Rose behind, managed to take it to the airport, where in which they found another small collection of survivors. These various members of the airlines informed them that there weren't any pilots that were able to take people away, and most of the trains and the buses that were supposed to come here to be evacuated never made it to their destination. The bus that Suze was on was discovered to have stopped by the hospital in order to try and pick up some of the sick and infirm, but never left the hospital itself. So the quest became clear. Perth is overridden with the undead, but there is no news, no word that has come in from overseas or even interstate as to whether or not this is still the case everywhere, or if Perth is the only group infected. So, searching for a pilot and making final trips to find and gather any close families and friends is now the main quest for our group. The pilot had gone searching for some scrap materials in a nearby industrial complex, and after searching for them, instead, DAG and company found an ambush. A pair of lions set in place to trap any interlopers attacked DAG, ripping into his flesh. But with quick actions and a sword of steel, I guess, DAG managed to defeat the lions and earn the fear and respect of the gang that happened to be here, the McDonald's gang. True to their name, having their base out of a McDonald's, they began to negotiate with DAG about what he was doing and whether or not he would be allowed to leave with his friends, if at all. They offered to make him part of the gang, but DAG refused. A small skirmish broke out, and a few individuals were killed. Eventually, it became revealed that DAG was far more trouble than he was worth, and managed to get away, not only with his companions, but also with some of the members of the gang, who had no interest in continuing their evil ways. This was, of course, Michael and Grant, two brothers, one of which, who was Grant, was kind of left out to dry by the leader of the leader of the other of the McDonald's gang. So, this then brings us to today's session. In the car with Tanya, Powers, Anna, Michael, and Grant. No sign of Maya as of yet. The group pulls away from the McDonald's food court and tries desperately to figure out their next course of action. As Tanya is gripping the steering wheel, driving through the city streets, going slow as to not leave the industrial district, we need to have a strong discussion about what to do next. Grant, in the back seat, is still unconscious. A tourniquet wrapped around the leg that DAG had chopped after being bitten by a walker. Michael, sitting in the back seat, tending to his wounds and just fussing over him, with Anna and Powers nearby. Tanya looks over. Look, we can't just drive around in circles. We need to come up with a plan. We need to have a good idea of what we're going to do, okay? We can't just wander around and hope we're going to bump into a pilot. DAG gives some thought. Look, I know it's impossible. I know it's highly unlikely, but we can't just give up. How about you guys? Any ideas? Power speaks up. Well, if you ask me, man, this has just been like one catastrophe after another. Maybe the pilot's gone back to the airport, you know. I mean, we could just be walking around here for no reason. Look, I say that we need to, actually start going and trying to bring back some of the people that we want to bring back, because if we bring the pilot there, and then we have to go out again, I mean, I think that's just going to cause more trouble. I think we need to start saving whoever we're going to save and get them to the airport. Anna, the sex worker who we met in the library, says, I agree with Powers. I think we need to get as many people as we can to safety. But we don't need all of us to do that, right? I mean, we've got an injured person here. Maybe we should, take them back to the airport and drop some people off, Listening to her voice, DAG can kind of pick up that she's still a bit shaken and rattled by the abduction from the gang. What do you think, Tanya? Tanya doesn't say anything. She continues to hold onto the wheel and focus on driving. Alright. The car's pretty full. Grant's injured. We should go back to the airport. I hate to say it, but maybe while we're saving other people, we will find someone else who is able to fly. I mean, it's not an impossibility, right? But in the state that we're in, even if we find her and she has the spare parts that apparently she needs, we're not going to be able to take them back to the airplane. Alright, let's turn around then. With a sharp turn, Tanya makes their way, veering back through the streets towards the airport. At this point, there's a coming from the backpack. Everyone sort of looks at the backpack here. Immediately, Powers and DAG start to fumble through the pouch, trying to find the source of the noise, eventually producing the walkie-talkie. Hello? Can you hear me there? Hello? Immediately, Powers and DAG start tugging at at this walkie-talkie, and eventually, you know what? I'm just gonna roll to see who gets it. 1, 2, 3. 3, me. I'll get it. As I snatch the walkie-talkie away, I look at the others. What are you doing? Hello. Yeah, this is DAG. We're currently in the Welsh Pole area. Where are you? Who is this? There is no call for a moment. Before suddenly, if you could hear, I'm sorry, this is a really bad line. If you could hear me, listen. We're currently a short distance from Fiona Stanley. We're a busload of sick people and it. Look, I'm not going to lie. We've had to make an emergency stop. We're in a hotel nearby, but there's a lot of sick people here, and we don't have any medication or medical supplies to treat them properly. There's a couple of paramedics here doing whatever they can, but we need help. We can't go outside. There's a herd of walkers just locking us into this place. If anyone's out there and can airlift us some meds or help us get out, please, we need help. We won't be able to last much longer. Tanya looks over. It's always something. Look, we can't just let bleeding hearts decide what we're going to do. This is ridiculous. We've already got enough injured people and the like. What about my daughter? I need to go find her. And I can't afford to just take some time to go on a wild goose chase. Yeah, look, Tanya, we can't just leave them there. We can't just like let them down. They need help. The two of them begin to argue back and forth quite loudly. Look. Medical supplies aren't a terrible thing. We should go to the hospital anyway to see what we can find for the trip anyway. Getting some extra supplies is not going to be too far out of our... At this point, Tanya yells out, No, if you are going to go do this, if you're going to go on another wild goose chase, we are already wasting enough time. I am not going with you. I need to find my daughter. I have to find her, okay? You take the car. Once we drop off, we'll go our separate ways, okay? We'll meet back at the airport, but I can't wait any longer, okay? This all happened days ago now, and I just... I can see how distraught she is. I say, it's okay. We all have things we need to do, alright? Thank you for being here and being with us. Michael, at this point, the gang member who's wearing like the Ronald McDonald's uniform with just some battle armor kind of strapped onto it. What's up? Listen, when we separate, we have to basically go do some different stuff. Once we leave Grant at the airport with Simon and the others, I want you to go with Tanya. I mean, I'd rather stay with... Yeah, look, I know what you'd rather, mate. But we got you out of there. And whether you like it or not, we're in this together. We're not going to send Tanya on her own to go and look for her child. There's a moment of appreciation from Tanya's face as she looks at me. Now, we're going to try and convince Michael, who does not want to go, to actually, try and accompany Tanya. So, 3 dice for empathy. 1, 2, 3 dice for empathy. Nothing in leadership or manipulation, so I can't add anything to that. But I'm going to add 1 here, and you guys can reject it if you want. I would like to add 1 for having saved his brother's life. Him and his brother, really. So, if you guys don't think I should get that to help me with the role of convincing him, let me know. Then we have 3 stress dice. Alright, here we go. And... shit! Okay. So, yes, 1 is a success, but there is a complication. Okay. Complication. Makes sense if you say it's part of your trip and the pay meds and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll also say that. Yeah, we're getting some meds for your brother. Alright, complications. We're gonna go with this. Type in chat what you would like. 1. Complication number 1. The car runs out of gas. We are still a few kilometers away from the airport, but we run out of gas. Maybe during the skirmish, the fuel tank was hit, and petrol has just been leaking out. So that's number 1. Number 2, we come across a survivor who needs help, but there's no room in the car. So number 2 is the survivor needs help, but there's no room in the car. Number 3, we find a walker who is somebody in the group's loved one. We'll decide whose loved one it is, but we'll have a moment of that. So these are the 3 complications. No petrol, a living person who needs help, or a dead version, or just a dead version. A dead version of one person's person of interest. Did the car take some damage? It took a little bit of damage. Sit on a lap? Yeah, Voltaria, yeah, you could sit on a lap. However, we do have an injured individual with a severed leg. So that's a tough one. Combination of 1 and 3. Well, no, because we're only going with 1 complication. 1 complication, thank you. We don't need to run out of petrol and find someone dead. Rude. I mean, I could re-roll it, but I want to keep the danger here. Rather vote 1? Okay. Alright. Dead loved one, dead loved one, dead loved one. Since there's only 1 leg, there'll be less space. That's cute. I like that. Alright. It looks like the 3s have it. Looks like the 3s have it. So, let's find out whose person we have found. So there's mine, Powers, Anna, Tanya. So there's 4 people. Oh, and I guess Michael as well. Let's throw Michael in there. So that's 5. Okay, here we go. Actually, chat, can you type in exclamation D6 for me? And I will pick 1 at random from that. So exclamation D6, we'll see who is going to be taking the hit. So it's me, Powers, Anna, Tanya, Michael. There you go. Oh yeah, those rerolls burn super fast. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that is number 4 from School Eye. So that is me, Powers, Anna, Tanya. Oh no. Okay. Alright, Tanya. Alright, I'm gonna grab a quick glass of water, or a quick bottle of water. I want everyone to give me just a surreptitious 1 if dead children is a trigger for you. 1 if it is a trigger. 2 is if it's okay if it's tastefully done. Because I want to check in, just make sure everyone is happy and healthy and all that sort of stuff. So 1 is no bueno, we do not want dead kids. 2 is dead children as a theme is okay as long as it's done tastefully. So let me know. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, 2 is okay if it's done tastefully. Dead kids are okay. Yep. Okay, good. Good. I just want to make sure, because like I said, I don't want to make people uncomfortable in my stream and stuff like that. So we do have a mature warning in effect as of now. 1 for me, but I can dip in 20 minutes. Dip for 20 minutes or whatever. Okay, no worries, J-Spite. Like I said, I'll yeah. I'll tell you what. Give me 2 seconds before you do. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create something real quick. Hey, Vinny, good to see you. And Nix, so wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. How was your stream? Tell me all the things. I'm just doing something real quick. Yeah, I'm just doing something really quickly. Okay, sorry, 2 seconds, just... Okay, that's perfect. Let me just... Sorry, I'm gonna make something like this. Just entertain yourselves for a second. I'm teasing. Alright, hold on. I played some Baldur's Gate. Nice! Only rage quit twice. Yeah, no, my partner has been doing the rage quitting thing on occasion. What are you playing? I am playing a Dragonborn monk currently. There we go. Alright, sorry, I'm making this as a feature of my channel now. Because I didn't have this before, but it's a really good idea. Alright, there we go. Yep. There it is, and all right, there, and there. Okay, save this and here. Do that and all right. All right, there you go. And there. Sorry, I do apologize. This is taking a little bit. It won't take me that much longer. Almost done. Done. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, when this is in effect, boom, there it is. That means we have the warning in effect. When it's not there, we're good. Okay? So, the car pulls up. And as it does so, you can see that something is up ahead. It is what looks to be a series of cars that have crashed into one another. Tanya stops for a moment as she notices something amongst the wreckage. She brakes hard and everyone lurches forward. Michael yells out angrily, "What the hell?" Tanya leaps out of the car, doesn't turn off the engine or anything. There are a couple of walkers here, not many. Let's actually give us the appropriate threat level. So we're only at threat level 1 really at this stage. Yes, I did remove the sign. Okay. So, at this point, there are a few walkers around. They haven't yet noticed her, but they have noticed the car, and they start to make their way towards us. What should I do? Should I turn off the car and wait for her to avoid summoning other walkers? Or should I leave the car on and get ready to go? What do you guys reckon? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I keep the car running, potentially draw in more walkers, or turn the car off? Thing is, I don't want to leave Tanya. I don't want to abandon her. But I don't know what she's about to do. So, what do you guys think? 1 for keep the car on, 2 for abandon the car. Oh, sorry. 1 for keep the car on and potentially leave myself with a getaway, or 2 for turn the car off. Turn the car off but have another move into the driver's seat. Yeah? Alright, I should probably go out then, if that's the case. Good to see you, gotta lurk for a bit. No worries, enjoy your post-stream chill, my dude. Love your face. Mwah! And thank you for bringing you and your community here. Alright, I think the consensus is to turn the car off. Okay, so I turn over and I say, Powers, get in the front seat. I'll go get her. I climb out of the car door and moving away from the car as it's being turned off by Powers, I make my way over to where Tanya is. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in our first mature content warning. Viewer discretion is advised. This will involve the harm of children. Tanya runs. Tanya runs over to the car crash. There she sees the wreckage of a car. It is twisted and gnarled. A 4-wheel drive with black coating and a license plate that's been bent almost in half. The wheel has been bent at an awkward angle. It seems like someone had veered into the front driver's seat and crashed at full speed. There is no sign of the driver. As Tanya slows her approach, you can see that her breath is held in her throat. I'm not too far away, and I catch up to her in time. But not before she walks towards the passenger seat door in the back seat. She can't see through the broken glass. She opens the door, and as she does, she hears the sounds of groaning. Strapped in the back seat is a small child, a girl with brunette hair stained with blood, a large dent on her forehead, being held by a seatbelt that prevents her from moving. Tanya is frozen. As Tanya's breath is lost, and I approach, she falls to her knees and lets loose a primal scream. This will increase the threat level. She's unable to hold it in. She lays bare her pain and her sorrow, her suffering and her immeasurable grief. Looking inside, I figure out reasonably quickly what this is. I don't have words. In this moment, I couldn't think of a single thing that I could say to this woman. It is a horrible, horrible feeling for a parent to outlive a child. Worse still, when they are taken so quickly and so cruelly. I sit for a while. Walkers moving around, and I keep an eye on them just to make sure that they don't get too close. Then Tanya turns and begins to hit me, pounding on my chest. She yells out and she screams, "We could have been here sooner. We could have done something. If we hadn't been running around working for other people, saving other people. What was I doing when all of this happened?" She continues to beat on my chest as she cries and cries and cries. Hey, Classic Sam, good to see you. Thank you so much for bringing your community here with us. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Mike. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. We are currently playing DAG versus The Walking Dead, where I play myself in a scenario in which the Walking Dead universe has come to the land of Australia, which is where I'm from. You've come in at an interesting time. There is a mature warning in effect. We are covering the topic of the harm of a small child. So if this is in any way unsettling or bothering to anyone who has just joined us in chat, feel free to put us on mute for a little while. I will be removing the mature warning content sign once we are through this scene. So yes, please feel free. Hi Sam, rating again. Well, look at that. Rated twice in one go. Thank you so much, Sam, for coming and joining in. Once again, in case you missed that one, we are covering the topic of a scene that involves the harm of a small child. There is a mature content warning in effect. I will remove that sign when the scene is played out. I hope your stream went well. It is so good to see you, my dear friend. Mwah. Whether or not you stay with us, yeah, that's the thing. Totally didn't go, but here now. Yeah, fair enough. There you go. Alright, so Tanya continues to hit my chest, screaming, blaming me for the fact that she wasn't here, that she wasn't able to save her child. The car crash is brutal. But from the looks of it, the only thing that would have changed is Tanya would have been in this car at the same time. I do not struggle. I do not stop her. The sound of the walkers getting closer kind of draws my eye more than anything else. I see. Tanya, we can't stay here. As we increase the threat level to 3, the walkers are now aware. Aren't aware of where we are specifically, but now they're close by. They're moving in our vicinity. due to the sounds of distress coming from Tanya. I can't just leave her. I can't just leave her here. Not again. I will not abandon my child again. Looking over. She can't come like this. Tanya bites her bottom lip. Blood begins to drip down the side of where she's bitten and pierced her skin. Look, Tanya, there is no hope. There is no hope here. Not for her, but there might be a way to bring her with us if you're not ready to put her to rest. I tell Tanya about what I did with Tristan, my friend. I tell her that by removing the hands and the teeth, zombies become more docile and more manageable. She looks at me with horror. It's almost as if she couldn't believe that I had even suggested this. You're saying I should cut off my daughter's jaw and hands? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Oh, hey, that's really cool. Sorry, Sam. I don't mean to break my scene, but yeah, no, that's really cool. I hope you have an amazing time. I will try to tune in. That'll be this evening, so I might have time. Right now, yeah. Yep. Okay. I didn't mean anything by it. I just more mean like it's an option in case you... That is not an option. That will not bring my child back. Look, if it helps, Tanya, I can end it. And we can put her somewhere nice. She nods. Okay. I make my way over to the car. Tanya is still just watching, hands shaking, feet trembling beneath her, as I take my sword. In the backseat of the car, the 9-year-old girl continues to just groan and maul at nothing in the air, reaching out, trying to grab at me. But with the seatbelt firmly fastened, she is unable to move. Okay. With a thrust of the blade, the groaning stops. Another cry goes out. The walkers are now aware. They move towards Tanya swiftly. I need to try and act quickly. So I need to do a strength endurance check in order to try and grab hold of her, get Tanya up, and then move out. So I've got a few different checks to make here. So let's see if I can pick up Tanya's daughter. So 3 strength, 1 endure. I don't have any bonuses. And 4 stress dice. Okay. Okay, that is 1 success and 1 failure, but I am not going to add a complication here. So I am going to add a I am going to absolutely burn one of my rerolls. Alright. There we go. Burnt one of my rerolls. Oh, nice. So that is now 2 successes. With 2 successes, I am able to pick up the body. I unclip it from the car and begin to move over to Tanya. Now the tricky bit. I need to convince Tanya to get up and get to the car. So, 3 empathy. Nothing in leadership or manipulation. I'm going to say that the state she's in, I'm going to remove 1 because she's just in distress. 4 stress dice. Oh, dang it, Myth, you're right. Yeah, you are. Hey, look, you guys are the GM. That is true. Having to euthanize a child is pretty tough. All right. That means I'm on the verge of breaking. I am on the verge of breaking down. All right. There we go. Okay. Well, on the bright side, that means I got 5 stress dice. Jesus. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so that is 1 success, 3 failures on the stress dice. So this is a severe failure. So I'm gonna burn 3 more of my rerolls. I'm just nope. I don't need this right now. I'm not losing Tanya. That's for sure. Okay. Oh dang! That's 2 successes and now no failures, which is good. So that is 3 successes in total, no failures. Tanya, snap out of it. Look, they're coming now. Okay, you need to get to the car and get to Powers. Okay. I'm gonna deal with this, okay? You just need to stay safe. Tell Powers to just do a run around, come back and pick me up. Tanya looks at me, looks at her child, and she says, I should be here. I should be with you. I grab hold of her and I say, please, trust me. It's easier this way. She nods. She kisses her child on the cold forehead. And then runs. Just as the walkers begin to reach out. Alright, so she is now going to have to make a roll to try and get away. So I need chat to roll me D6s, please. Exclamation D6s from chat to see if Tanya manages to evade the zombies. Alright, we got a 4. What else do we have? I don't know why that isn't working for you, AK. Try that again. Alright, Myth. That's another result of 4. 3. Alright, last calls. Anyone? It's another 3. Still not doing it. Alright. As Tanya begins to run, John Manbear Pig with a 3. I'm glad you've had that discussion with your children. I can just imagine you sitting at dinner. If you turn into zombie kids, I'ma kill you. We know, Dad. Stop talking about it. Alright. 4. Dang it. Alright. Unfortunately, there are no successes here for Tanya. As Tanya makes their... Oh, it's 30 seconds for repeat messages? Ah, okay. I need to turn that off somehow. But there you go. Alright. as Tanya makes their way through, she does not manage to evade. The zombies do get a chance to attack her. So I need to pull up. The random chart here. Bear with me while I do that. Lovely Hero Forge token. Thank you. I quite enjoy this one. I haven't yet done the fiddle around with the facial technology yet because I really do want to try and get it to look exactly like me. By the way, if anyone wants to get the Hero Forge minis facial things to look like me, you know, there it is. All right. So let's see, combat and healing. Okay, here we go. Messing up. Zombies. Critical injuries. Zombie attack. Zombie attack. Here we go. Alright. I need everyone to roll me exclamation D6. To see what happens when the walkers attack. Okay, cool. So we've got a 2 and a 6. All right, 2 and a 6. So that is... It chases after you. You get away, but you must make a mobility roll to not stumble and fall. If you fail, you hit your head on something sharp, and she takes damage. All right. That'd be kind of cool. I like that. All right. So, exclamation D6s again as Tanya is trying to get away. Tanya needs... Did she say you need 2 successes? No, you need 1 success. So she needs 1 success. Now, Tanya, I believe... Let's see. Tanya does not have any skills. Okay, so Tanya has no bonuses to this. Hey, McClover coming in. All right. Tanya does make their save as they are running forward. They would have tripped and would have fallen, but as their feet slip from underneath them, they manage to catch themselves and continue to run towards Powers and the others. Powers, who has already started the car, is ready to move, but Tanya's telling them to go. Dag said go. Dag said go. He said to come back. Powers looks over to me and can see that I'm holding the child in my arms. He kind of realizes and nods. And now it's my turn to escape. So, to escape the clutches of the oncoming zombies, I am going to, first of all, get my dice that I dropped. Oh god, where is it? Come here, you. Aha! Oh, I am very flexible. Oop, that is a can that's fallen off. Okay, hi guys. So, 1, 2, 3 strength. I'm gonna force my way through. And yes, Tanya did escape, just barely. And then I've got five dice. So this is me trying to force my way through the crowd of zombies. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3 successes, 1 failure. I'm going to re-roll that one because that is a one that I do not want to fail because I have no weapon in my hand. Okay, that's just a not fail, so 3 successes. So, DAG leaps up and over the barricades that separate the two lanes on the highway. As he does so, several zombies reach up and try to grab hold of him, sort of tugging on his shirt, but he's able to wrench his way through. As he makes his way and runs forward, I stumble for a little. I end up falling to the ground, but use one hand and catch myself. I do not drop the child as I'm holding onto it. As I make my way up and across, I eventually come to the side of the highway where there's like kind of almost like this grassy boulevard. I lay the body down in front of me and see the zombies heading towards me. Okay. Shit, how do I... I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna see if I can find something that is gonna help me, in terms of, like, burying or offering rest to this little girl. So, 4 for my wits, 2 for my scout, 5 for my stress. Okay, I dropped one of my dice. Okay. Oh, come on! Okay, 4 successes, 2 natural ones on the freaking stress dice, which, god damn it. I just want to get this kid buried. It's not even like, this isn't even the hard bit yet. Alright, I'm gonna reroll these. Okay. Oh no, one is still a complication. Shit. Okay. Complication. Alright, what are we gonna do for complication, guys? So, I'm looking for a place to bury her. Okay, what would complicate a place to bury her? There is a construction yard. And the construction yard is dangerous, filled with zombies. That's number 1. Number 2... there's the river. There's the river. There is a river here in Perth. I'm near the river. But the river is difficult to get to for the team. Basically, Powers will need to travel much further up the freeway and then come back around at the next exit, which could take like 10-20 minutes. So their distance to come pick me up will be longer. Or 3... let's summon a special walker. So a unique walker shows up. Okay, so those 3 options. Number 1, construction yard filled with zombies. Number 2, Powers has to take the long way around to come get me. Or 3, unique zombie. Go. Tell me what you think we should get for this complication. Two, Powers got to take a long way around. It takes so long to find a place that she starts to come alive in your arms. Oh, no, stop. She was already a walker, and we did dispatch her. Oh, that'd be, oh, I hate that. Love you, but hate that. Ugh. Look, like, undead kids kind of weird me out. Like in Doom, the little cricket things as well. Just, yeah, lots of stuff. Yeah. Could be some vultures of other kinds, too. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. I'll keep that in mind as well. Alright, also, we don't have vultures. What am I talking about? We don't have vultures. Well, there are no vultures in Perth. We do have lions. There are lions. They're named because they're in the zoo. Alright. So, making my way to the river, I look at the freeway and I realize, okay, shit, the guys are going to be a while. I need to find a place to lay her to rest. Thankfully, however, being in Perth and being a river place, there are a number of little small boats that are moored along the edges of the river. I find one in particular, just a small one, and I put her on board. I take out the bottle of lighter fluid, Actually, no, I don't need the bottle of lighter fluid. I can just use the WD-40. I'm going to grab the WD-40, spray her clothes down reasonably well. And then take out one of the matches and set her on fire. I then push her and the boat off in the distance. Now, I need to make an endurance check because I need to do all this hard work while injured and before the zombies show up. So, 3 on my strength, 1 on my endurance, -1 of my endurance because I'm bruised, as you guys can see. And then 5 stress dice. Okay. Okay. 1 success, which is plenty, and 1 complication. I'm gonna re-roll that one. I just want, at the very least, if she can go peacefully and I don't need to worry about it, that'll make me happy. Success. Well, not a success, just nothing. So, 1 success, I have managed to set fire to her body and drift her out to sea. Well, drift her out into the river. We don't have coyotes either. We have, like, regular dogs. Okay. Alright, with that, our mature content warning is now over. So, watching the flaming boat making its way into the distance, hoping that somewhere Tanya can see in the rear view of her mirror the smokestack rising high, a tribute to the life that was lost. I now turn my attention to more grave matters. We also don't have dingoes in the city. We do have dingoes out in the bush, but, you know, they're, like over at the mine site, stuff like that. You'd be very hard to find dingoes just around. Like, it blows my mind that you guys have, like, mountain lions and stuff in the suburbs. That's wild, and you guys complain about our wildlife. Worst you have in the suburb is maybe an ornery emu who's wandered where he shouldn't. Or a goanna. Or a kangaroo. No. Dingoes you get in the mine sites and stuff. But anyway. I digress. It is safe now, J-Spites. I hope you like that mechanic. I hope that feature is helpful. For sure. Okay. Oh, bear breaking the airs. Yeah, we don't have stuff like that happen. So, I now stand at the edge of the freeway. There are a number of walkers making their way towards me. They're aware of me. They know that I'm here. They can see the flames and the smokestack. I need to buy time. Okay. Here are my options. I could just run and keep walking. I could try to get onto one of the bridges and hold them off there while they're bottlenecked. Or I could go onto the train line and see if I can find Tristan, my friend from episode 1, who I turned into one of the domesticated walkers, like by removing his hands and his jaw. What do you think? Should I look for Tristan? That's 1, look for Tristan. 2, go to the bridge. Or 3, try to outrun them. So, find my friend, secure the bridge, try to outrun them. No, I'm glad, J-Spites. I am really glad. I think this is especially for this particular show, I think that's going to be an important feature. No, I wanted to go look for Tristan last game. I hadn't yet, but seeing as I'm on the freeway, that's where the train line is. So, I mean, it's worth being able to look at least a little, you know? But it also means that I'm at risk. Because I'm not securing my location. What do you guys think? 1, search for Tristan. No, did I? Did I find Tristan? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. It has been a while. It has been a hot minute. All right. If I can get confirmation if I found Tristan already. I thought he found him pressed against the barrier, but more injured. Maybe that was where we ended the last session. I think I'm remembering that right now when you said that. He was pressed against the barrier, but more injured. That does ring a bell. So maybe maybe this is it. Maybe this is that moment. Let's take it. Let's recap that moment then. So, as these walkers are coming towards me, I see pressed up against the train barrier Tristan, who is slightly more injured, but still in one piece. Okay. Yeah, go save Tristan. That's it. I'm not even asking a question. I'm gonna go save Tristan. With stressed out like all hell, I take a few deep breaths. Didn't want to interrupt last time as you headed to town with just you and Powers. Why I thought it was, yeah, no, fair enough. No, fair enough. It's super appreciated. I did forget. That was just on me. All right. I make my way towards Tristan. I need to cut down a few zombies. Can I get someone in chat to roll exclamation D6 to let me know how many zombies there are? There will be one zombie plus whatever you roll in chat. So exclamation D6. Let's see what we get. 2. That's not bad. Okay. So that is 3 zombies. So, armed with my sword, which gives me 2 dice. My close quarter combat, which gives me 3 dice. My strength, which gives me 3 dice. But losing one of those dice from being bruised. Plus my 5 stress dice. I begin to make my way over to Tristan, trying to slash at the zombies as they come forward. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, no failures. I walk in and I just, seeing Tristan, you know, where he is, my face lights up. I start to slash and cut the heads of these walkers as they come past me, and eventually make my way towards the barricade. There are... Oh, brilliant. This is beautiful. Thank you, Myth. There are only... between Myth and McClover, there are 7 zombies here that are in with Tristan, meaning there are 6 and Tristan. I'm going to cut down as many of these guys as I can. So let's do this. Same exact roll. I need to cut down 6 of them. Okay. First round of attacks. Shit. Okay, 1, 2 successes, and 2 stress failures. This will be the last of my rerolls that I'm going to be using. Alright. Nice. So, half of them go as 3 attacks. Half of them are down. No failures. Rinse and repeat. Let's see if I can take out the last 3. I jump down from the train barricade. No success. 1 complication. Alright. So, I need... I can't take stress on this one. I need 3, well, no, yeah, I need 3 attacks. So, could I get everyone to roll me d6s? And, yeah, we're going to see what happens in these walker attacks. Yeah, if I bring back a zombie, yeah, Tiny's not going to be happy. That's a 1 and a 1. Alright, they come after me, but I get away. I take 1 point of stress! Dang it! Okay, yep. And then, what's the second attack? Second attack is 6 and a 6. Oh no! I am overwhelmed and torn asunder. I am ripped flesh from bones and I am dead. That was it. That was the moment. So as I jump over this ledge. Actually, no. Sorry. No. I apologize. I don't mean to. Sorry, I don't mean to get everyone worked up. I only failed once, so I only get one effect. Sorry, I'm just reading this now on the Walking Dead thing. So because I failed once, I only roll once in the complication. So even though there's 3 walkers, they all count towards the effect. So in this case, I do manage to get away. I'm not cornered, but I do gain a stress, which means I get a break. Okay, which for me means, let me just check my mental break here. Okay. Avoiding walkers, desperate escape. Mental break, where is it? Sorry, I'm just trying to find out where it is. Capacity, map, NPCs, relationships, factions, nope. Sorry, just still trying to find where it was. I need to get page references. Anchors, breaking points. Here we go. All right, shattered. Okay, so the next D6. So after the 1 and 1, which was my gaining a stress, I then got a 6, which is my issue is changed, or I gain another one. So my issue is photosensitivity currently. So I can either, well, I can't really change that, so I can get another one. Okay, so I get another issue. What is my issue? I feel like the issue could be anything from like, I will never leave a man behind. That could be an issue because obviously that affects my survival. My issue could be that I'm superstitious because, you know, obviously I took all this effort to bury the child, you know, like that could be a thing, superstition. What's another issue? Throw out some suggestions, everyone. Let me know what issue you think my character should gain. Must save everyone. Maybe hero complex. That's a good one as well. I like that. Hero complex. Alright, are we happy with that one? Let's see. Didn't want to phrase that way even if I thought it that first. Yeah, no, that's fine. Guilty around Tanya. Ooh, that could be a good issue. Ooh, tension. Tense around Tanya. Sound hallucination. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Feel guilty about not a proper... I think that was a proper burial. That was a Viking funeral. I was happy with that. What if what I'm looking for is behind the next door? Check everything, even though it's dangerous. Ooh. Survivor's guilt. That's a good one. Alright, I'm gonna roll for this one. So, survivor's guilt, hero complex, fear of zombie children. Oh, you know what? No, that's straight up it. I'm deadly afraid of zombie children. Okay. Okay. Do we have like a zombie child age? I guess. Maybe. Fear of zombie children. Alright, that has now been added. Fear of zombie children. Getting them out of the houses, it's safe to assume probably wasn't sleep well. It's true, I don't sleep well. Pathological fear. Yeah, won't enter any scene with zombie children present. Yeah, I think that's basically it. I think I'll take penalties on any on the zombie children thing. I think that's a big one. Okay, I love that one. Okie dokie. So, well, I've still got 3 zombies, so let's try and kill them now. So, 3, oh god, 3 strength, 3 close quarters, 2 sword, reduced to 1 because I'm bruised, 5 stress, okay. Okay, shit. Okay, well, here's the good thing. I kill all 3, but I have 2 complications. So, everyone in chat, exclamation D6. And we get 2 of the zombie things. God damn. 2 zombie complications. So, 22 and a 41. 22 and 41. I'm very lucky, Rolo. I'm very lucky, Rolo. Alright, 22 and 41. Here we go. Okay, 22. The zombie is killed. The dead weight pushes into me as I kill it. I hit the back of my head on the ground. I take 1 point of damage. Oof. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. Alright. And then 41. It repeatedly cuts and stabs me with a rusty object. I take 2 points of damage. I get critically injured. My first critical injury. Alright. So that was 10, 40... So hold on. So that was... 22, 41, 22, 41, and then 2 and 6. So 26 for my critical effect. There we go. So it was what did I say? That was 26. 26 is crushed foot. Will heal in a couple of days. All right, so that's my critical injury. Okay. All right, sorry, one moment. Let me just put this up real quick. And what's the days? 26, that will heal in 1 day, thanks to AK Writer. Sweet, okay. So 1 day of healing, and that should be right as rain. Alright, there we go. Let's just save those. Alright. Whew. When does my stress reset post-break? Yeah, so I basically have to take a break. The creator of the game, yes, Free League Publishing. Rusty, is DAG vaccinated against tetanus? Good question. I am currently, so that counts. It's currently a Kickstarter, not an active one. Yes, correct. Tetanus is a common vaccine, yeah. Hey, no worries, AK. Thank you so much for staying. Mwah, love your face. Hope you're doing well. I'll check out your make-through of me later on. Pet the dog. I will pet. Well, no, the dog's with everyone else. I gotta buy 20 minutes. You might be able to buy a late pledge. Yeah, you will be able to. It won't be too long. Free League's usually pretty quick on their turnaround for Kickstarters and stuff. So, okay. On the ground, nursing a broken foot. Ah, God damn it! Ugh. Tristan stands before me. Rotten flesh, missing jaw, hands chopped off. I look up at him. Hey, bud. Who would have fucking thought, eh? Just... You'd think, you know, I fought a lion. Check it out. Freaking crazy scar. Holy shit. Oh, goddamn. Well, at least there aren't any walkers here. Except for you, I guess. Well, the others will be here soon. And, oh, they are not going to enjoy the explanation I'm going to have to come up with to get you here. Tristan just stands there, sort of listlessly listening. Okay. I just need to... I'm going to take out my first aid kit, and I'm going to apply some bandages, and attempt a medicine check to treat my wound. 3 empathy. 1 medicine. 5. No. Myth Y. Alright, let's see how we go. Can I heal myself? Okay, that's not bad. 1 success, no failures. So that means I will remove 1 of my injuries. Alright, there we go. Done and done. Sorry, I don't know if that worked or not. That didn't look like it did. Let's try that again. There we go. Done and done. Good. I am slightly less injured. Chief lays down next to me. He would be. He would be if he wasn't in the car. Because I did not take Chief. Because I would not take Chief to this kind of situation. Alright. As I treat the wound, unless you guys want to add a complication. 20 minutes will pass, and the others will come pick me up. I'll give you a second. But otherwise, I'm just resting and just chilling out. Because you guys are my DM, you guys tell when stuff happens. Hey, McClover, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I've had enough complication. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Also, we are going to be doing a subathon at some point or another, so stay tuned for that at some point. All right. Well, without too much waiting, eventually Powers and the others return. They see me in a state, and as I stand up, Tanya is the first to get out to try and help. Tanya looks at me with just this look, and I say, no, it's... I can't find the words again. I kind of just look at her, and I say, look, I'm sorry for your loss. I did what I could, and I point towards the smokestack rising into the sky. She seems still sad, but at least a little appeased that she could be put to rest. I also need to tell you something. At this point, Tanya and Powers both notice Tristan. As they do so, they both... Tanya starts to panic, but then realizes he has no hands and no jaw. Powers doesn't panic. Powers actually seems relieved. Hey, that's... But, in that fleeting moment, what does Anna do? Now, Anna has had a secret this whole time. As you can see, these are Anna's stats. And Anna's stats include a pistol she has been hiding from us since the start. We've not talked about it. It has been on the sheet, but it hasn't been identified as pistol. She's had a ranged weapon, but we never discussed what. So she has a pistol. Now here's the question. She does not know who Tristan is. She doesn't know the relationship that I have with Tristan. So here's the question. Does she, 1, pull out the gun, but do nothing about it? 2, pull out the gun and instinctively shoot Tristan? 3, pull out the gun and fire, but who knows who gets shot? So 1, she pulls out the gun and is cool. She just kind of holds it at the ready. 2, she pulls out the gun and fires at Tristan. 3, she has no skill how to use a gun, pulls out a gun and fires, and we'll have to see. We'll roll to see who gets hit. So 1, 2, and 3. Feel like a do or die shoot? Yeah, I'll go get the do or die coin. But choosing the targets. So 1, no one. 2, Tristan. 3, everyone. Okay, let me know. Type in chat. Okay. So we have 1, 3 is a reaction shot. Do you know if Rob switched tail this weekend? It's how I got back into D&D after decades. He should do. I think I saw he was doing one last week. Well, yeah, but I mean, you shoot Tristan in the head. That's kind of how you kill zombies. You know what I mean? Okay. So it looks like 1 is the option. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. He is doing the Dice Legends thing. So maybe we'll see. Okay. Actually, maybe Sunday I'll do a Baldur's Gate run. Like I'll do like a big Baldur's Gate run. Maybe we'll see. Actually, that's what I'll do for the subathon. We'll do Baldur's Gate start to finish. We'll just stick to the main quest. Oh, you know what? Baldur's Gate solo run, no companions, just me. Hell yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, so she's gonna shoot no one, I think. Okay, I think she's gonna shoot no one, so we're gonna keep the do or die coin. That's okay. So she pulls out the gun. Powers immediately says, "Wait. Nah, dude, this one's cool. This one's cool. This is the guy that was with DAG when I first met him." You mean DAG had someone and they died? No. Dude was already dead when we met, for the first time. Like that was yeah, just he was dead. That's I think you'd better do some explaining here, dude. Okay, listen, guys. When this all broke out, I was attacked by my friend, and The Walking Dead is a comic book, a series that kind of has a few ideas on surviving the zombie apocalypse. I kind of enjoy them, I've read, the Survivor's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, World War Z. Zombies are just, like they're my thing. Dead Aussie Gamer, was all about that. Okay? The Walking Dead had an idea where if you could remove their jaw and their hands, there would be no way for the undead to infect you. They would become more docile, they wouldn't necessarily attack. As you can see, this seems to be the case. Tristan doesn't seem to be attacking anyone. You see Tristan is still kind of just lurching. But that thing is... that's an abomination. Why would you have that with us? Well, look, in The Walking Dead, having one of these with us meant you could travel unnoticed a lot easier. Between their smell and just their shambling gait, most of the other walkers turned a blind eye to them. My original intention wasn't to travel with such a big group, but having a walker on our side, this could make a difference. Could help us scout, keep us a lot safer. I don't know, I'm just also not quite ready to... Tanya looks at me with kind of angry eyes. To what? I'm just not ready to... I'm not ready to let go. This is what I offered for your child as well. Look, you've done a lot for me, Dag. You have. And I don't want you to think for a moment that I am not grateful for everything. But this is wrong. You should know that. You need to put him at peace. He's not just here as your plaything. We should go. With angry looks, Tristan is loaded into the boot of the car. As we all clamber back in, just the soft kind of gasping noises that Tristan makes is all that can be heard in the car on the long drive back to the airport. Once there, we're going to bid farewell to Michael, Grant, and Tanya. Tanya and Michael are going to go search for, well, Tanya and Michael just aren't coming. Tanya no longer needs to search for her daughter, but she has no interest in traveling with an undead. Powers very much is happy to travel with me and Tristan. Anna, not so much. She's realized how risky it is out there and just wants to stay safe, for the time being at least. So, the boys' car. DAG, Powers, and Tristan are going to be heading out in order to try and find some important people to some of the individuals that are there, find a pilot, and hopefully return next week, when we come back for more DAG versus The Walking Dead. The original crew. It's true, it is the original crew. The OC crew. Alright. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming and joining us today. Hope you enjoyed today's session. It was good to be back. A little bit of you know, like sort of loose joints and things to shake off, but I'm quite enjoying getting back into it. This is a really fun show, a fun series, and thank you again for all of your support, guys. It means so much to actually be able to, like, again, do something like Gen Con, take some time off, and just have such incredible support. You guys are amazing. We're going to be continuing the story about the walkie-talkie, which, let me just, before I forget, let me add those things in real quick. Over here. There it is. Boom. Alright. Yeah, it's been really helpful, because, like, as you can imagine, there have been a ton of challenges when it comes to traveling and stuff, but coming back in, seeing you guys, feeling... Yeah, basically just feeling like I'm just getting back into the swing of, like, all my really fun shows and stuff is just amazing. It is so much fun. Okay, so let's see. We need to include... There we go. Okay, so we need to include Michael and Grant. Okay. Issues. So we know the issue with the helicopter is resolved. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. So, the issue with the helicopter is resolved. Susie's still missing. We've dealt with the cannibals. Evacuees meeting at the bunker. So, we have moved that rumor to... Okay, so here we go. So, Susie's missing. Evacuees... en route to airport were stopped at the hospital. Next issue. So Susie's missing. People are trapped in a hotel who need medication urgently. Okay. And then what else? Okay, Grant is alive as well. I think that's it, really. Challenges. Do we have any challenges? Oh yes, need a pilot. Need a pilot to escape Perth. Alright, and then we save that. Good, 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 good. Alright, and then we add into my character sheet Tristan the Walker. Alright, done and done. Now I'm also going to preemptively do my rest. And you best be assured that I am taking all the time I need to rest and recuperate. Because I am definitely taking the time to recover. Gonna play with my dog. Gonna chill out. And I'm definitely going to heal from some of this stuff. Alright, let me just change that. There we go, done. Okay, sweet as. So, all the stuff is now there. My character sheet should now be updated as well. There it is, which includes Walker Tristan right there. I still have a crushed foot. That'll heal up during the day at some point. So we'll figure that out as well. Don't worry about throwing another encounter NPC for the chat to decide for a few weeks so it's not overloaded. Especially the airport scene. Yeah. Well, there might be a good chance to find the other NPC here as well. So we will do that to the next time. Getting close to hitting the 5-day next week. I know! Next week I should hit 5 days, which is good. Because I believe next week we're going to be doing our adventures in the dark. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, well guys, that brings us to the end of the stream. Let's find someone to raid. I think, if I'm not mistaken, my dear friend Critical Dice is still streaming. Yes, they are. So we're gonna go and love on these lovely beans. They are currently doing a meat grinder. So they are currently doing rapid switches of characters as they do a heist. So that's gonna be super exciting. So guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my stream. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And you can find it here a number of times during the week. But until we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful. And until we see each other, as always, game hard or die trying. Bye, guys.